Come on.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be sharing the things that I was loving in the month of March with some things that I was not loving. I think I actually only have one product this month that I was not a fan of, and I haven't been a fan of it for a long time, and I gave it another shot this month and nope. These are by no means products that were new in the month of March or products that I just purchased in the month of March. These are just products that I loved and enjoyed using in the month of March. So they're not all beauty and makeup items. There are some lifestyle fashion items in here as well. Every month that I do a favorites video, it won't just be beauty unless that's all I have, I guess. But I plan on including overall life favorites, I guess you could say. So if you want to see what I was loving in the month of March, let's do it. And yes, I'm coming to you live fresh out of the shower with wet, not even all the way dried hair. And I thought to myself, I should probably style my hair. And then I was like, nah. Because who styles their hair every day? Definitely not me. I know some people do, but not me. Definitely not me. And I'm wearing Glaze t-shirt because if you know me personally, you know that anytime I'm at home, I'm in Glaze clothes. So yes, right now. To start, I'm gonna do... Are you kidding me? You can probably hear that, can't you? What are the odds? Like, what are the chances that the lawn people need to mow the grass right now? What are the chances right outside my window right now? I apologize if you can hear the lawn mowers, but it's not really that big a deal, so I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna start with makeup beauty favorites. The first thing that I've been loving in the month of March is MAC Fix Plus. If you watched my huge beauty haul video, I raved about this. If you haven't seen it, I'll link it right here. But this stuff, oh my gosh. I don't know how I did my makeup before I had this. I love to use it before I apply makeup to give my skin a little bit of moisture. I love to apply it to eyeshadows to make them more intense. I love to spray my whole face with this when I'm done to just kind of sink the powder all together and make everything look cohesive and nice and smooth. I love this stuff. So if you have not used MAC Fix Plus, like, I don't know how I went this long without using it. Like, it's a game changer, seriously. It definitely helps blend all of the powders together so that you don't have that powder cakey look to your skin. I love this. Next, my old trusty. My favorite foundation from the drugstore, hands down. This is probably my favorite foundation that I've ever used. It just looks so good on my skin. It gives me the perfect amount of glow without looking oily or greasy. I love it. I will usually set my whole face when I wear this, so if you have had trouble with it looking kind of like oily or greasy, maybe try setting your whole face and not just your under eye, and that might help. But I love this foundation. So if you love glowy, dewy skin, definitely try this out. Next, I have two brow products. This is not a new product for me. I've used it for a long time, but I've just really been loving it this month. This is the Anastasia Brow Wiz. I am obsessed with this. It's so good. This month, I've been loving using the Brow Wiz with this Essence Make Me Brow. This is supposedly like a dupe for the Benefit Gimme Brow, but I've never used that, so I don't know. But this is like $2 or $3 at Ulta, and it is so... oh my gosh, it's so good. So first I will line my brows and slightly fill them in with the Brow Wiz, or fill in any areas that are more sparse than the rest of them. And then I'll go in with the Make Me Brow, and that will just add a little bit more pigmentation to the spots that are a little bit more sparse, and it gives my brows a really nice hold. It doesn't feel like they're glued to my face, but they definitely stay in place. I absolutely love this. And on days where I just don't want to wear very much makeup, but I want to wear some makeup, I will just run this through my brows, and it just gives you a really natural looking brow. If you've watched my channel for a while, you know that I'm trying to grow my brows out. There are areas of them that are really growing in nice and thick and growing in really well, but then there's some other areas where it's taking a little bit longer to grow in, and this product is awesome for that, because even if I'm not gonna outline my brows and like go in with a full-on brow, I can run this through my brows, and it just gives me a little bit more fullness to the brow. So I highly recommend this. And that just brings me to my honorable mention of the month. Can we just talk about this right brow? How she's like totally gotten her crap together this month. Like, seriously, I've been growing my brows out since January. I started applying something to them every single night. I think I've missed like 1 or 2 nights, but it is helping like crazy. They are growing in so thick and full. They're actually growing in like a good shape. My right brow has always been the brow that has been like in left field, like always doing its own thing. But this month, like, can we just talk about the fact that this brow has gotten its crap together? Like, look at that. It might be my best brow now. So definitely an honorable mention goes to Right Brow. You go, Right Brow. Next, I have another Essence product. This is the Essence Pure Nude Highlighter in Be My Highlight. And I love this highlighter. If you're looking for a natural looking highlight or just something you can wear when you're not wearing a full face of makeup, like today I have it on, but I literally just have on foundation, concealer, and setting powder, and then I put highlight on. And this gives the prettiest, like, natural sheen to the skin. You can see it. It's so pretty. But in the pan, it looks like it's not going to do very much. It's kind of like a peachy skin tone-ish color, and it just, like, even when you swatch it, really, I don't feel like you can really tell. I mean, you can kind of see a sheen in that, but it definitely doesn't look like it's going to be like a really pretty highlight, but it is so pretty. I love this highlight. So if you love a natural or more subtle or a more like pearl toned highlight over a glittery highlight, this is like $5 at Ulta, and it's awesome. I probably shouldn't wipe my makeup on the carpet. My next favorite was the Bare Minerals Top Coat Creme in Pearl Glaze. So it's just a clear gloss, and it has like a minty, I think it smells minty too. Yeah, it has like a minty, it smells just like Thin Mints. It does have like a minty cooling sensation on the lips, so if you're not a fan of that, then you might not like this product, but I love it. It's what I'm wearing on my lips today, and my go-to makeup recently has honestly just been mascara, maybe concealer if I'm feeling a little bit crazy, and clear gloss. I've just really been into like natural looking makeup recently, but even Clay the other day was like, I really like when you wear that clear gloss, and I was like, you go gloss. I know not everyone is a fan of clear milky white like glosses on their own because they do leave kind of like a white cast to your lips, but I don't mind it. I really like it. So next, I have two beauty tools that I have been loving this month. First, the Beauty Blender. If you've been watching my channel for a while, you've already heard me rave about this, but this and MAC Fix Plus, like these two things are probably the two things that have like changed my makeup. It's crazy. Like the difference that these two products make is unbelievable. Shout out to the Beauty Blender. If you don't want to splurge on the actual beauty blender, it's like $20. There is a sponge by Real Techniques. They're like original orange sponge, which is like $5, and it's pretty close. It's awesome, but this one is my favorite. I use this for liquid products, but I also use this to set my under eyes. I'll just dip my damp beauty blender after I've already used it for like foundation and concealer into my translucent powder and then just press it on my under eyes. I love this thing. If you have not applied your makeup with a beauty blender, you definitely need to try it. They're awesome. They just make my makeup look so much more smooth and even. I love this little thing. This is a Tarte brush. It doesn't have a name on it of any kind, but I know that it's a foundation brush. It actually came with their Found Sealer foundation. I think that's the name of it. That's how I got this brush. It came with that foundation, and I'm almost positive they still have it on their website, maybe with that foundation. You might be able to order it separate, I don't know, but it's worth getting it even with the foundation because this brush is awesome. I love to apply my makeup with a damp beauty blender or a damp sponge. That's my favorite way to apply liquid foundation. But if I'm ever just feeling like I want to use a brush with my foundation, this is the one that I always use. I used it today with a stick foundation, mostly because I didn't wet my beauty blender before I came in here, so I was like, I'll just use a brush. And that is a lot of times when I will use this brush, when I forget to wet my beauty blender and then I'm already in here, already doing my makeup, and I'm like, I'm not gonna go get up and wet my beauty blender. This brush is awesome. It really is. If you are a brush foundation type of person, you will love this. It's like super dense, but it is so soft. I use it to buff out my foundation, and then I also just stick it right into my translucent powder and set my under eyes with it. I'll use this brush for liquid products as well as powder products. If you love applying your foundation with a brush, check this out. Okay, moving on. I'm just gonna go ahead and do my unfavorite, or the thing that I haven't been loving, because it goes along with this. It is a makeup beauty product. So before I jump into my other just life favorites, I want to share what I have not been loving. So my only product that I haven't been loving this month is this guy. Ooh. It is the Dr. Brandt Pores No More Pore Refiner Primer. And I heard people rave about this product. So I got this a while ago and I just retested it this month. And when I first got it, I think I had maybe 1 or 2 times that I was like, oh, this might not be that bad. But other than that, I just have not enjoyed this product. I don't know if it's just my skin. I don't know if I got a bad one. I don't know if mine's just old. Like, I don't know. But this is just not a good product for me. When I put this on, even if I only concentrate it into like my T-zone area or like right here, where usually pores are like a little bit larger, it just does not sink into my skin. And anytime I put something over it, it's just like a hot, sloppy, sliding, greasy mess. I don't know. So I don't know. I don't know if this is just a bad one. I don't know. But I have not liked it. It just doesn't sink into my skin. It doesn't really diminish the appearance of pores for me. And it doesn't set. Like, it's always slick. It's not just like tacky like a primer should be, but it's slick. And anytime I put something over it, it just slides and it's just a mess. So I do not recommend this. It's a pretty pricey product and I just think there are a lot better pore primers out there. So sorry. Moving on to lifestyle favorites. I saw this shirt on Instagram and it's by Be Still Clothing Company and I love them anyways. It's a really cute like Christian clothing store and I have one of their shirts that I absolutely love from a while ago and I saw this one and I was like, if that's not the perfect shirt for me, I don't know. I don't know what is, because that is literally me in a shirt. I don't know that there has ever been a more perfect shirt for me, but I don't know what it is. I'm just always late. It's not like irresponsibility or lack of planning. It's just my mind has like a million things going on at once, so I'm just going to try to get done as much as I can before I leave for somewhere, and then I'm just late. I don't know. That's just how it is. Definitely check out this shop. She has so many cute shirts, and I'm like, I want all of those, but this one, when I saw it, I was like, I have to have that. Like, that is the perfect shirt for me, so go check it out. I will link their Instagram and their website in the description box down below, so definitely check them out. I have 2 more favorites to share with you. Ironically, they're both books, so you're gonna think that I like love to read, but I actually really don't like to read. Unless a book really captures my attention right at the beginning, then I'm usually just kind of like, and I have kind of a hard time getting through it. I wish I loved to read. Like, I wish that I really enjoyed it. Clay really loves to read, and I wish I was like that, but I'm just not. But the first book that I've been absolutely loving this month is the Magnolia Story by Chip and Joanna Gaines. If you are a Fixer Upper fan, then you definitely know who these 2 are. I actually purchased this book for my grandma, and then I told her that we would send it to her or bring it to her the next time we came back to visit, and she was like, why don't you just read it before you give it to me? So I was like, okay. So I started reading it. I didn't really know what to expect. I absolutely love this couple anyways, but I didn't know like what the book would be like. But it is the easiest read. It's literally like a conversation. I'm already on like chapter 10 and I don't even like to read. Like, it just goes by so fast. I just love their hearts and I love everything they're sharing in this. Just reading through it reminds me so much of Clay and me. It's so crazy, but I just think that a lot of things they do are similar to things that we do, or their hearts and like their mindset on some things are just really similar. So it's just been really cool to read. What I love most about this book is that it's just full of such a dreamer spirit. They just share like all their dreams and how they went after them. It's just really been encouraging to me and fun to read. I'm in a season right now where I'm getting to pursue my dreams and like live those out. Like, this channel is one of them. So thank you for watching this video. A lot of people have dreams, but a lot of people don't go after their dreams. So that's something eventually I want to get to, a place where I have a platform where I can encourage other people to go after their dreams. So it's just really cool that this book is doing that for me. Like, it's encouraging me and them sharing just their dreamer hearts and their past and dreams they've gone after and how things all unfolded. It's just really cool. So if you're a dreamer, I definitely recommend this book. My favorite thing of the entire month, this entire year, definitely one of my favorite things of my entire life, is this book right here. This is the book that my husband Clay wrote, and it was just released to the world, to the public, the month of March. So obviously this is one of my March favorites and one of my forever favorites. I'm just so proud of him. This book is incredible. It was definitely written to a male audience, but I got so much out of this book. And all of the women that I know that have read it and given us feedback on it, like, they've said the same thing. So I highly recommend this to men of all ages. If you have a teenage son, like, I would highly suggest that you pick this up and have him read it. If you are a single man, if you are a husband, if you're a father, or even if you're a wife, like, I learned so much from this book. Like, I feel like I'm a better wife and can better love my husband after reading this book. It's incredible. Like, I promise you, I'm not just saying that because my husband wrote it. Like, I was blown away. It's by far one of the best books that I've ever read. It has so much truth and wisdom in it that needs to be heard. If you want to pick up a copy, I always have the link in the description box down below, so that's where you can find that. Honestly, I'm just so proud of Clay. This book is incredible. He is just such a special person. I know that God has huge plans for him and for this book, and I'm just so excited that I get to be by his side and get to love him through it. Honestly, it like blows me away, and if I sit here and talk about it, I will literally cry, but the fact that I get to be his wife and get to watch all of these plans for his life like unfold. He truly is someone that I admire and look up to, and I love him more than anything in this world. He is incredible. He's the most incredible person I have ever known. I truly believe that he is the most incredible person in this entire world. Like, he just blows me away every single day. And the fact that God chose me to be his wife, like, blows me away. I'm just so thankful that I get to be his wife and get to watch all the plans God has for his life unfold and the plans for this book unfold. It's been such a neat season that we're in right now, just watching God just run with this. If you want to read it, or if you just want to be supportive of our cute little family, then you can order it in the description box down below. Those are all of the products that I was loving in the month of March. If you have things that you were loving in the month of March, whether they're beauty favorites or life favorites, please leave those in the comments below. I want to know what you guys are loving. And remember, you are beautiful, you're a blessing, and I am so thankful for you. Bye.